Good afternoon. This is Eve Starr with Eve Starr Fiber Arts. This is a Sunday afternoon. I think it's May 28th. And we had a bunch of rain last night. I posted all that lightning. And my Loom with the View series, the first one that I did is the March-April version that reflects the flora and fauna of my view in my Ozark home. And with this being the March and April, we had things that were blooming in the yard like daffodils and lots of light green down in the meadow. I made a cascade for the river. Oops, I think I'll just keep it one way. Let me go back out. There we go. And I've been trying to get this to stay still so that I can show you the view and my view, my version of the view. My next one is going to be tiger lilies and day lilies in a much more dramatic view, but with the mountains in the background. And up there you see the twisted vine that we're going to use for the top. I'm not going to need one for the bottom because I went with a heavy fringe this time. And I did a lot of my hand-spun fringes. In fact, the whole project is pretty much hand-spun. And I used I don't have a dedicated tapestry loom yet, so I used my rigid heddle loom. I've got a 24-inch wide, actually 23, Ashford rigid heddle, the kind that doesn't fold because I didn't want there to be any issues with the hinge on it. And I was real happy with how it worked. It just tied up the loom longer than I wanted because I had commissions to do. So if I get a dedicated tapestry loom, I'll jump right into the May-June version that's going to feature all the flora and fauna from May and June. And this is just your first peek at the just about done. We're just tweaking. I'm making a rod pocket at the top. I'm going to make sure that that's reinforced so that it doesn't pull any of my weaving, it doesn't distort the weaving. And then down here I made a cascading effect with the river because I wanted it to feel 3D. And I just just thought about things like raya knots, which is a Nordic technique, as well as macrame. I was going to do some macrame on the fringe. And because I used some of my special fringe like this that I made coils and beehives and things. This is alpaca and silk here, the green. I decided to just go ahead and let that be kind of my macrame fringe. I didn't want it to compete with the busy design up above. And I don't think at this point I need to do anything else. I was going to do some outline stitches on things like these mountains so that you could see, that I've actually got that V and that third mountain in the distance. But I think we're okay. I think if you squint a little and step back, it works. So there you go, your first final look at my Loom with the View March-April series. So April-May is on its way, and I'll be sharing tips. I've had a lot of requests to do some things in action, so just telling you all about it, which I totally understand. So I've got my tripod, and I will be showing you things like my weaving at the loom, spinning at the spinning wheel, dyeing and carding, as well as crochet and knitting. So we'll make sure that we got that for you. So thanks for all your support. Please subscribe, and we're going to have a lot of fun things to do for summer vacation as well. See y'all soon. This is Eve Starr with Eve Starr Fiber Arts.